You've heard of ghost stories, but this one will haunt you. Every night you see a woman in a red dress standing outside your window. Her presence is silent, her gaze piercing. You're a historian specializing in the Victorian era, but this mystery feels older, darker. The first night you dismissed it as a trick of the light. The second night you felt a chill crawl up your spine. By the third night you knew something was wrong. The air smelled faintly of decay, like old parchment left to rot. You tried to approach her, but she vanished into the shadows. A neighbor claimed to have seen her too, but their description didn't match. They said she wore black, not red. You found a strange locket in your garden, engraved with a date from the 1800s. Inside was a lock of hair tied with a red ribbon. You received an anonymous text. Stop looking, or she find you. The words sent a shiver down your spine. You decided to dig deeper, visiting the local archives. The librarian mentioned a woman who died in your house centuries ago. She wore a red dress, they said, and was buried with a locket. You felt a cold hand brush your shoulder, but no one was there. That night, the woman appeared again. This time, she turned to face you. Her eyes were hollow, her lips parted as if to speak. You felt a sharp pain in your chest, like a dagger twisting. You stumbled back, gasping for air. The next morning, you found a mirror cracked in your bedroom. The shards reflected a man in a red dress. It was you. The locket's date wasn't from the past, but the future. You realized the woman wasn't a ghost, but a warning. She was your reflection from a timeline where you died. The air grew heavy, the scent of decay stronger. You felt a pull, as if the past and future were colliding. You looked at the mirror again, and the man in the red dress smiled. It was a cruel, knowing smile. You heard a whisper, "You can't escape." The locket began to glow, the ribbon unraveling. You felt your body grow cold, your breath shallow. The room spun, the walls closing in. You reached for the locket, but it burned your hand. The woman in the red dress stepped closer, her reflection merging with yours. You felt a final, searing pain. Then, silence. The mirror shattered completely, the shards scattering across the floor. The locket lay open, the hair inside now gray. The date on it had changed, matching today. You realized the woman wasn't just a warning. She was your fate. The air cleared, the scent of decay gone. You looked at the mirror and the man in the red dress was gone. But you felt a strange weight, as if something had shifted. You picked up the locket, the engraving now faded. The ribbon was gone, leaving only a faint red stain. You heard a faint whisper, "It's done." The room felt colder, the silence heavier. You looked out the window and the woman was gone. But you knew she'd be back. The locket's date was still there, a reminder of what's to come. You felt a strange calm, as if you'd accepted it. The mirror's shards reflected nothing, just empty space. You realized the woman wasn't just your reflection, she was your future. The locket's glow faded, leaving only darkness. You felt a final cold breath on your neck. Then nothing. The room was silent, the air still. You looked at the locket one last time, the engraving now gone. The red stain remained, a mark of what's to come. You felt a strange peace, as if it was over. But you knew it wasn't. The woman in the red dress would return, and you'd be ready. The locket's weight was gone, but the memory remained. You felt a final whisper, "See you soon." The room grew darker, the silence deeper. You looked at the mirror, and it was whole again. But the reflection wasn't yours, it was hers. The woman in the red dress smiled, her eyes knowing. You felt a cold hand on your shoulder, and you knew it was over. The locket's glow returned, the ribbon reappearing. You felt a final, searing pain, then darkness. The room was silent, the air still. You looked at the mirror, and it was empty. The locket was gone, the red stain faded. You felt a strange calm, as if it was over, but you knew it wasn't. The woman in the red dress would return, and... Yep. I said it.